Yo, how's it going guys? KPR here bringing you guys another video, and today I'll be doing it on Marvel Rivals. What I wanted to talk about is ways that you guys could possibly rank up, what's been helping me at least. I've made it to Grandmaster 3 so far. Hopefully I keep going up higher. I forgot whether there's supposed to be a rank reset or not in this mid-season patch. Gonna be some bullcrap, but it might be good. If it's not more than, let's say, 4 divisions, it will be all right. But if it's anything more than that, it's going to be pretty horrible for everyone. Last season I was able to make it all the way up to Eternity, and I was consistently in and out, but at the end of the season I was Celestial 1. So I was able to make it up there because, one, the first tip I'll give you guys is because I played characters that I was actually good at for the most part. Sometimes I would test out different characters depending on how many counters were there for that character, or if my good character was not working out in that current situation. So the first thing is to learn a character that you gravitate towards. Don't just learn any character just because it's a meta pick or anything like that, because after all, it could definitely change by next season or the mid season, and then boom, now you got someone who's possibly trash at the game or is getting mollywopped in the current meta. So just go towards people that you gravitate towards. It doesn't really matter who it is, of course, just as long as you become good at that character, because as long as you are able to understand that character, know how to play around your counters, and know some counterplay, you'll be able to dominate in most of the lobbies you ran into. Of course, sometimes the other people might just be way better than you, or you just got teammates that are just throwing. I have a lot of teammates that throw around Diamond, High Diamond, and Grandmaster still. So it's like, bro, what is going on here? Like, some people are definitely still boosted, because I remember getting a what was it? I was like 5 and 15 Hela and Iron Man, and I was like, bro, he was blaming heals. I was a support. I was like, bro, I can't do nothing about that. You are running in there right in front, all of 6 of them, and you just get wrecked. It's like, bro, I can't out heal all of that. It's like, bro, oh my gosh, dude was feeding at that point. Of course I reported him, because like literally everyone reported him in that lobby from our team at least, and thankfully he got banned, and it gave me that notification, of course. So yeah, number 1 tip is to find the character you actually gravitate towards. Learn how to play that character. Make sure you're good at them, not just decent, but good. And if, of course, if you master the character, you'll definitely be able to climb through the ranks a bit easier than usual. For me personally, I am maining, well, I wouldn't even say maining, I'm more of a flex type character, and I can play a variety of heroes in the game. And I know most people don't really like doing that just because they love mastering one character first before they move on to the next, or they just aren't able to do that. I know that was a huge problem in Overwatch 1 and 2, well, just Overwatch in general. Let's go with that. That people weren't able to actually main multiple heroes, maybe at most 1 from 2 roles, or even 1 from each role. But since there's bans in this game, it's going to be a bit harder, and they start off in gold now, and your character could possibly be banned, of course. So I would suggest being able to play at least 3 characters. Just try not to always do meta picks, and of course, if all your characters get banned that you main, you're just going to need to see what fits best for your team. You can go support. That is the easiest role in the game by far. Whoever says it's not is definitely capping, because dog, all you gotta do, you could literally just go rocket, just jump around, be really maneuverable, and you'll be able to be healing your teammates while not dying at the same time. And of course, have your, I forgot what the rest thing is called, but have that up whenever you can, so you're able to rest your teammates. Alright, so for the next tip I have is to try to find people to play with. It is much easier doing it that way, because I've ran into so many randoms that are just not there to really win. They're just there to play. Like, I get it, of course, but like, if it's ranked, I don't get it as much. It's like, bro, this is ranked for a reason. There's casual play, and then there's ranked play. Casual is, of course, if you're trying to chill and just mess around, and then ranked is, you know, because you actually want to climb up higher in your rank. So that's just the time I don't get, when people are like, bro, this is just a game. It's like, bro, you are playing ranked. You are obviously trying to get up here. And usually they say it like when they're also like Grandmaster or Celestial. It's like, bro, you literally sweat your balls off as well in order to get up here. Like, stop the cap. as long as you have two people to play with, you should be able to do better than usual. But there will be those times where it sends you into a loser's bracket and you'll just get the worst of the worst, and some throwers, of course. It's like, bro, this is pretty annoying. And this actually happened to me yesterday. We went on a good 4-loss streak, but thankfully I wasn't losing as much, but it still was quite a bit. It knocked me out of Grandmaster, but then I did one by myself. I actually went Warlock, a little off pick, and we were able to win that match. I got 24, 25, I forgot how much I got, but it almost sent me back up to Grandmasters again. And then the next match I played with my brother and my cousin, and we were able to get back up. So yeah, it just really depends. Sometimes it might not be your day, and it might just send you into loser's bracket. But I would really suggest you playing with friends if you believe that's the case that's going to happen. Of course, if you, well, hopefully you guys do have friends to play with so you guys can rank up all together with the boys. But if you don't have that, there will also be a bunch of randoms that would be willing to also play with you guys regardless of that fact. Like, I've had 2 or 3 instances where we all just got such a good match. We're like, yo, should we stay as a team or what? I really missed that option. They should add that option for this game in Overwatch. It's a thing, but I don't know if that's why they don't want to add it, because they're gonna be like, yo, that's taking from us or some bullcrap like that. It's like, bro, let that feature go through. There have been many instances where I've done a 6-stack, and I believe you also go up against 6-stack, if not a quad and a duo, because that's how it went down in Overwatch at least. But damn, yeah, most of those matches went pretty good. There were only like 2 or 3 that I lost in those times, so 6-stacking is very viable if you guys don't really get tilted with one another. Hopefully you guys don't. I know I really wasn't getting tilted when I was 6-stacking, because I was like, you know what, these dudes, where I'm just gonna have a chill time. And dude, we were winning a bunch. It was like a good time all of us were having, except for some of their support. I remember they were getting dove a lot. I was trying to murk them. But yeah, stacking up with people, with your friends or with randoms, I would suggest doing that in order for you guys to rank up a bit easier. Tip number 4, I would suggest working on your positioning, depending on the character you are, of course. Especially if you like playing someone like Loki, you need to have good positioning for the clones in order for them to be up most of the time. Sometimes I'll see some Lokis that are allegedly Lord, but honestly, that doesn't really mean anything. It just means you got a lot of playtime with that character. And I've seen so many of those Lords just throw a bunch of matches that either DPS too much, or they're just got some of the worst positioning for their clones. They put them out in the open, and they usually never have a support ult, because they ulted at the same time that our other support ulted. And it's like, bro, come on. It's just pretty annoying sometimes with some of the Lokis I've seen, just because I main Loki as well. I'm like, dog, you guys could have easily avoided that mistake or something along those lines. But yeah, just make sure to work on your positioning. It's really important for most characters. Having the high ground in most situations is very beneficial to you. And if you're playing a dive character, make sure to keep going for the supports, keep annoying them, or whoever is the MVP in the team. But usually I say go for supports first, because sometimes they'll be pocketing that MVP, so you won't really be able to murk them unless you coordinate well with your team and you guys push at the exact same time, where the support has to focus either that MVP or the rest of their team. Either ways, you will be throwing them off balance, and they're most likely going to lose in that outcome. Now for my final tip, and most likely one of the most important ones, because you could definitely drop out insanely fast out of your rank, and it would be to quit as soon as you start to see a trend that you are going to be losing fights. Like, as in, if you lose more than 2 games in a row, you probably got put in loser's bracket. And you can definitely get out of it, because I've done it before, but it is excruciatingly hard to do that. I literally had to lose 5 matches, dropped out of Grandmaster a total of 3 times this season, was able to get back up, and now I'm Grandmaster 2. But either ways, it's pretty annoying. Like, I probably could have been way higher already if I actually stopped when I noticed it. Like, I did notice it. We all noticed it, because I was playing with my brother and my friend. But we're like, nah, we can't end on a loss and stuff like that. But dog, that's pretty bad because we're gonna go on a huge losing streak. We're gonna keep dropping out of the rank we were at. So is it really worth it? It isn't. Honestly, it really wasn't. But yeah, just make sure to quit once you started to notice that trend. And also another one, I would suggest quitting once you're at your rank up. Now, the reason why I say this is because I've seen this trend so much, and I'm pretty sure others have as well. But usually, it feels like you get some of the worst people on your team, or you just go against an esports team. There's no in between with those. So I would suggest just either quitting or seeing how the match plays out, and if you guys see that you guys lose that one, but then the next one you guys win, then stop. Because it's going to constantly happen after that. We noticed this with my brother when I was playing with him. It was his rank up match, and we won as soon as he was about to get his rank up, and then as soon as we were at it, we lost that fight. And then the next one we won it, lost, won, lost. It's like, bruh, all right, this is way too I don't even know what to say, but it's way too obvious to show that something sus is going on in the background, dog. Like, I didn't fully believe the loser bracket thing, but I'm like, bro, this is way too noticeable at this point. You can notice how many times you'll get some really bad teammates that seem to have been carried to their rank. People say that last season was the inflation rate. Like, dog, it's still happening. I know they haven't removed the thing where you earn more SR if you actually did something for the team, but allegedly they're going to remove it due to them not being able to balance the way you gain it that good. But regardless of that fact, it's like you can still notice a bunch of people that have been carried. Those would be earning around anywhere from 17 to 20 if they didn't really do much for the team. Support will usually get around the same amount. The only time you'll notice that you won't earn too much is if you're a few divisions apart from the people you're queuing with or the people that you're against. And even if you're the MVP and let's say you're the highest rank in that lobby, you'll still gain less than everyone else, which is kind of good, but kind of annoying at the same time. Like, dog, put them near divisions. Of course, I understand if you're queuing up with friends. That's the only time I'm like, all right, well, that's not really on the game. That's more because of the people you're queuing with. You're higher than them. But yeah, my dudes, just know when to quit once you guys start getting to that losers bracket. If you guys are in your rank up and you guys start noticing that trend, it'll save you guys a bunch of time and you guys will probably rank up much faster that way. Anyways, my dudes, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Hopefully the video is helpful to you guys and you guys learned some things from this and you guys are ranking up much faster. Like I mentioned already, I'm in Grandmaster 2 right now. Hopefully I go much higher than that. Last season I made it all the way up to Eternity. Kind of hope to do the same with this season as well. Let me know down in the comments how the matches are going for you guys, and if you guys also notice some of the trends where you guys get put in losers bracket after sometimes just one L, you just get put right into it. For me, usually it will happen after 2 L's. It was like a winnable fight, but you know, we just choked it last minute or something like that. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are enjoying this content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.